Sweet, it's robot time. So here's Dropkick from the 2007 movie line, Deluxe Class. He's a good-looking lowrider truck, Chevy Silverado-ish. The first thing you notice on this figure is that awesome Decepticon symbol on the front. One of the bad things about this truck mode is it's got a few panel lines on it. He's got the clear plastic windows too, but all you can see in there is robot junk, so what's the point? He's got the clear headlights, and the fog lights are clear too, so that's cool. He also has clear tail lights, so that's awesome. He's got some great detail all around, and some pretty decent paint apps. Some paint apps of note are definitely those wheels. That's awesome. And that, hello. What's lame is there's no back window, it's just a spot where the window should be. What's nice is that he does have a working tailgate, but that's just for the rubbish weapon. If you push forward on this little lever here, out pops this ridiculous claw. And if you turn on this little doohickey, the claw will open and close. Yeah, I just don't bother with it. If you want, you can just take this whole section off right here, spoiler and all. And he's got a nice bed in there with some decent details, so that's alright. Hey look, it's a car that rolls. Some of this undercarriage can get in the way, however, when you're pushing it around. Gear walk mode, that's sweet. And with cannons. The transformation is nowhere near difficult, and I find it to be very entertaining. I love switching this guy back and forth. Could use a few more secure clips, however. The shoulder clips on mine barely clip in, if at all. So here's Dropkick in his robot mode. As far as personality, he's pissed off he had to come to Earth, and he likes to blow things up. And that's it. Yeah, he does have a lot of kibble. His shoulders are basically just a truck. But I like it. I think it works for him. He's got a lot of nice detail in this mode. His chest basically just looks like the engine of a truck, and his belt has a cool looking collapsed grill in it. He's got a few additional paint apps in this mode too. His posability isn't wonderful in this mode, but he more or less will do what you want him to. He has no bicep or thigh swivels. He's got a limited ball-jointed head, and he's got some pretty decent feet that'll hold just about any pose you put him in. As far as weapons go, he's got twin underslung cannons of the non-firing but cool-looking type. Unfortunately, you can't put them away, however. You can fold them up so that they're in front of his fists, but that looks lame. So you just have to deal with him kicking ass. He still has this ridiculous claw thing in this mode. There are a couple of handles under here so that he could hold it. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Hasbro, please never do anything like this ever again. The worst part of this piece of crap is that there's nowhere to put it. You just kind of have to put it down. Final thoughts? It's a good figure, worth picking up for about 10 or 15 American. It's not a figure I'd invest a lot of money into, but it's fun to play around with. It makes for a good display piece. Alright, so that rounds off review number 3. Feel free to leave some comments and tell me what you think. Thanks, guys.